But you got your hand away in time.
Yeah. A meat cleaver.
Hey, what do you want her to do?
Oh, I would have deserved it.
Oh my God. This handless guy over here is guilty. But you managed to slither away. So,
No, I got caught for that.
oh, okay.
Because someone had called the cops, right? So we're going down a fire escape. We hear the siren, right?
Oh
And-
my God.
We're in the back, and there's only one thing to do. Light up a joint and just pretend I'm smoking weed.
That would have, yeah. Well,
So that's what we
under the
did.
right.
Hey, what are you doing? Smoking weed. Get up against the wall, motherfucker. These motherfuckers like you I can't stand. These fucking people work hard their whole lives. And it was so strange at the time for a white guy who was in the war to have such strong feelings for the Asian community.
Yeah.
And he was like, these people get treated like shit and motherfuckers like you want to rob them. And
And who was he to them?
he's just
Just
a
in-
local cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He must have had a lot of empathy.
He shocked me because I knew him and I never knew him even be talkative, you know?
But he had real empathy for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that.
I was like, wow.
And the thing is, like, Asians are, if nothing else, believed to be very hardworking. So, yeah, it's interesting that he.
These people come to this country and they struggle so hard. And motherfuckers like you have to, rob them every day.
He had a problem with each other.
I got sentenced for that one.
Okay.
Yeah. It was part of my state time. I pled guilty to that when I lost the trial.
Interesting. And then, right, so, I mean, I saw it as you making a narrow getaway from losing a limb.
Well, yeah, that's
For-
the only getaway there was.
Right,
but
okay.
that was good
yeah,
enough.
Okay. Yeah, you'll, under the circumstances, you'll take it. You get to keep your limb after you're done.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. All right. Oh, geez, I never a dull moment. Let's see what else. All right, what else I want to ask you? Okay, this is another topic. The harm reduction article. You talked you wrote about it very eloquently. I think you were on the podcast. Your freebasing coincided with Richard Pryor.
Started the day after.
Right. Was that the first time you were aware of
We
it?
had never even heard of it before.
Okay.
So there was a whole bunch of us. We were selling
Probably the first
coke.
time a lot of us had heard of it.
We were selling coke and Quaaludes. I told you about the basement crew, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was that crew.
Yes. That was the first little hideaway where you...
Yeah, so we were all like, well, what the fuck was it? And nobody knew. And then one guy named Clark, he said, oh, I know what it is. I did it when I was in California. That shit is good.
You probably did start on the West Coast.
And that was it.
Like, let's try this thing.
We had to go to St. Mark's because
But you had to learn the technique and everything.
Oh my God,
Ellen, they robbed us so badly. We go to St. Mark's to, what is it? Not Gem Spa, the other one on 3rd Avenue.
Is it still
on
there?
the
Wherever it is?
northeast corner.
Mm-hmm.
The newsstand.
Yeah.
And there used to be the old fat guy in there with the gloves. And we had by Ether, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Solution, right? It was just called Solution, right? It was a little bottle like this, and it cost like 10 or 12 bucks.
And it existed...
Yeah.
Wasn't like block drugs or anything like that, was
No,
it?
and then the bottle of Ether, God knows how much that was, 20 bucks, right?
Intended for use as drug paraphernalia.
The fuck? I don't know what else you do with Ether. But no, because you can use
No,
it.
it has other purposes.
Yeah. So we were amazed by it because when you did it with Ether, right? You have to use an eyedropper, and you can clearly see a line,
Uh-huh.
a clear line
Mhm.
in the solution. And the top is cocaine, and the bottom is water.
All right.
You take it out with the eyedropper a little bit at a time, and put it on a mirror. And you'd have to do it slowly and let it dry, but crystals would grow.
So you'd be like goddamn little scientist.
Yeah.
Like this was your...
It was beautiful. Like these crystals would, depending how
and
much
that's what you would
did,
smoke.
the crystal. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you get a razor blade. Okay. And it's.
How long did that whole thing take? Half an hour? Or...
Yeah, sis, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, babe.
Hello. What's going on, bro? I'm meeting with I'm meeting with someone right now, and then I'm leaving. What do you need? What do you need? I can do it. I have until 3. What do you need? No, I'm in the neighborhood. I'm meeting with this woman from AA, and it's nothing untoward. I'll tell you about it later.
I like that. I tell you all the time what my Irish safety mother used to say.
Yes. Your memory? You're cursed with a memory or something? Hi.
Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Somebody gives you an answer.
You didn't ask? No.
Okay, you got it. Can I call you when I get out of here? Can I call you when I get out of here?
Bye.
All right, bye. He said, you remember what my Irish saintly mother used to say, right? And I said, yeah. You were cursed with a good memory? No, it's a curse and a blessing, but she used to say, when anyone gives you an answer to a question you didn't ask, they're lying.
Oh, that's very good Irish wisdom.
But it's totally failed here.
Because-
Last time, and a woman from AA's house, he's going to assume that.
Yeah.
So I said, it's nothing untoward. And he said, that's when he said that. He
Did you just say that now? It sounds like you're protesting too much.
He said, you know my saintly Irish mother said. Okay, okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But he doesn't know about this.
Who was it? Anybody I know?
Pete.
Oh, aw.
That's really
That's fascinating. I'm so glad you guys are still friends.
Steve. I called him 4 times. That's the only reason I took his call, because I wanted him to eat.
Yeah.
And Pete, I always take his call. That's it. Anybody else I wouldn't have answered.
You might take my call. Like you,
Yeah, no, I'm talking about with you.
Right,
when I'm
right,
with
right.
you.
Oh yeah, you're free to do that. I like that. I like that Pete makes the cut.
Yeah.
And that's nice about Steve too, because he's probably not always the easiest person to deal with.
But I just had, he's just like, I'm like, I don't have any cash on me, man. And, because he's like standing in front of Dunkin' Donuts. I said, what are you doing, hustling?
It could be panhandling. I mean,
He said, I'm trying to get somebody to buy me lunch. That's what he said. So I'm like, well, I don't have any cash on me. But I didn't think about the deli. And then when I was walking towards the deli, I thought about it.
But he was at Dunkin' Donuts. That's blocks and blocks away.
He already ate by that time. But when he called, he said he already ate.
Oh God, life is not easy for him, is it?
Mm.
I'm glad you're still buddies with Pete. That makes me very happy.
Where were we?
The freebasing. The beautiful crystals.
Right, that was fucking ruined my life, man.
And you described it.
Oh,
You never described the pleasure of your getting wasted. To me, I'm sure you had it, but it was the first time I'd ever heard you verbalize. It was like the skies had opened up.
Yeah.
So it was going to get you for a long time.
Yeah.
More than cocaine, more than alcohol, more than crack.
Crack is the later version of freebase.
That's right. I remember in college people they called it base, and it was a big, pre-med students did it because they had a handle on it.
Listen what they were selling us in the little plastic jars for like $15.
In a drugstore.
No, in a newsstand.
I can't believe
St. Mark's and 3rd, the northeast corner.
No,
Just think.
Unbelievable.
The solution was baking soda and water.
Oh, okay.
Baking soda and water.
Something we all have, but you had to get the technique down.
Yeah, but technique was easy.
Yeah, you're a quick study.
But it came to the point where believe it or not, it became like art.
No, I'm sure. And I never watched Breaking Bad, but I'm sure it became this
Who's better? Who could do it best?
who formed the best crystals, and it's just the way you described it.
And then even as we got away from the ether and we went into the rocks,
Yeah.
which is still pure freebase. I don't know what they do with the crack. You put garbage in it,
Right.
Or
That's right. Yours was homemade, so it wasn't cut with anything. I
Yeah.
gather. Okay.
so, then it was like who could cook the best, who made the most perfect ball.
But it's like a bunch of nerds. It's like a combination of debauched drug addicts and nerdy scientists. And it's a funny combination.
Oh, yeah.
Because you still needed your wits about you to even. You probably needed your wits about you to find a vein. Right.
Yeah,
So
that could be hard.
I don't know what good that does anybody, but
Yeah, but when you were talking about harm reduction. And when I walked in here, that was really such a strange experience for me, like I described.
Yeah, I was very touched by what you said.
I was like, what the fuck are these white
You
people
could have
doing
hated,
here?
and it sounded like you never met nice people, happy, sweets, or you could have hated these jerks. For these, what are these?
Yeah.
Corny.
I was like, what are they trying to do to me?
Right. And I could see how you would, but ultimately you came to trust them.
Yeah, and then one time, the guy's like, I was sick, and he's like, I can give you $10 if you do an interview.
Oh wow.
I can pay you $10 if you do an interview.
Oh, that was the basis. Wow.
But they were doing it on scientific review
Mm-hmm.
for an English-based study.
And who were they actually? Just good.
Well, it started out, I
good
think,
citizens.
Yeah,
or?
I think Alan Clear, and Alan Clear was in the program
the harm reduction
in
program.
AA.
Oh, he was in the 12-step program.
He said, what the fuck am I doing in here listening to this shit when there are people out there dying from HIV and AIDS and all that stuff?
He stayed clean and then proceeded.
Oh, yeah. But he actually said, why am I listening to these people with these complaints when I can be out there saving people's lives?
It's really amazing.
So that's the road he took.
Mm-hmm.
And, he said it was a bunch of white kids in leather jackets
I'm sure.
handing out free needles. That's how it started.
And I wonder where they came from.
And now he is, well, they were sober, sober.
Okay.
But now he is a big wig in the state, The state, once they realized they were going to have to adopt, policies, humane policies, they took him away from his big position and gave him a big position with benefits and retiring and all that,
So that's what presumably he's doing today?
Yeah, he calls himself a bureaucrat.
Oh, that's endearing. To acknowledge that you're...
He's such a nice guy, though.
But,
such a good guy.
It's such a great, brilliant, back-asswards way of saying, look, these people are going to use, let me save them. And you said you would have the likeliest candidate imaginable for Hep C or
Listen,
HIV.
When I
You'd
was
be a good bet, shall we say.
When I was a kid, a punk rocker, right, I found a syringe in the street. I had the best leather jacket going. I had like Barbie heads hanging off it and everything. So the syringe
What about the leather jacket?
The syringe went on my jacket. One day I stuck myself with it on purpose. And I got hepatitis. B or whatever it is.
Jesus.
Whatever one was.
The most lethal? Or BB was probably... it's not C, not where you had it.
No, that was way before C.
Okay.
And one day my mother comes in. She doesn't live with me. She's like, you're fucking yellow. What's the matter? I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, you're yellow.
You got all jaundiced right away from that?
Well, this was over days.
Right, yeah.
I kind of knew something was going on, but I had no idea what it was. So, and then I'm one of these strange cases that years later I had no evidence of ever having had it, so I had to take a vaccine against it.
So it was that gone from your system?
Yeah.
There was like, what is it, like 5% of people just cannot hang on to it. That might have been you.
Well, I was one of the people who
you had it and it was gone, like it's like a flu or something like that.
But you keep antibodies. You
so
can't get it again.
So it's almost so you sort of vaccinate yourself against it.
So then, whenever they made the vaccine, I don't even know when it came out.
Yeah.
When I got out of prison, I had to get vaccinated for it.
Wow, that's interesting.
They said you don't have the antibody, and we recommend you take a vaccine.
But you've been through the whole mill, and yet you still
I'm like,
had
what do you
to.
mean I don't have it? I know I had it. They're like, that's okay.
I had chickenpox as a kid, and I stuck myself with a needle. And...
They said, that's okay. It happens rarely, but I really recommend you take the vaccine because you're susceptible to it.
And you did?
Yeah.
Aren't you? You're so lucky.
That was strange. I'm so lucky. Almost got killed 3 times. I mean, murdered,
Right. I had meningitis as a kid. That's all I got.
God, it's horrible.
Oh, it was terrible.
Your family must have been terrified.
They were. It was. But I was lucky. I was at college, and Duke had a good.
Oh, Jesus Christ! That's what happens.
Yeah. They said we don't know what's happening. But the last thing I heard was someone saying, the doctor saying, "I don't know what's happening with this girl, but if we don't do something, she's a goner." I remember thinking, I don't understand. I'm 18. I'm so
my
happy.
God.
Oh,
A
well.
goner.
They didn't know I was conscious, and they just loaded me up with antibiotics, and here I am. They saved my life. And then the only thing is maybe 10% of deafness in one ear. I got very, very lucky. Yeah, of all the physical pains I've been through, and I think yours, you would probably win.
No.
Meningitis. Childbirth.
That's a
not even-
serious thing.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's a scary thing.
So my mom made me make sure Jim gets a meningitis vaccine. I don't want him to go through
college,
that.
and that's what happens.
Yeah, no, it was like quite a.
Whenever you hear about the deaths, it's always at college.
Yeah, but they also still yeah. Otherwise, just picking up a boyfriend from a train station. It never happened to didn't happen to anyone else. So I would like that. That was the only thing that was like it sort of took my pain addiction, my painkiller addiction, and kicked it up to the next level. But anything would have done that. No, I do think you're lucky, and I'm glad that you think you're lucky.
You have the same socks. I have a pair of those socks. I don't have them on.
We're sock based. No, you always have statement socks.
Statement socks.
Yes. Are you still wearing the cufflinks? Day of the Dead cufflinks?
I never wore them once.
I saw them on you.
I wore the jade.
That's the Jade one's the Day of the Dead.
Oh
cufflinks.
yeah.
The
Oh
jade.
no, she got me jade.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
You actually told me about that, and you said
Yeah.
it was a beautiful gift.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, well, Day of the Dead last week. Someone saw them. They were like, "Wow, that's so cool."
they're so cool, but the counterpoint
It's
is that
so
it's this-
unexpected.
yes, it's like that plus the button-down shirt is
They have no idea what's
very stylish. No, I'm sorry that you couldn't enjoy the other cufflinks. Where are they? They're
Just
just
sitting on my dresser.
okay. You didn't important them or anything like that. I got another question for you. Okay, so you guys, the allure of this freebasing was, oh wow, Richard Pryor, what's this all about? Fascinating.
How
The fact
can-
that somebody went up in flames
Yeah.
was not a deterrent.
No, it was
A seduction.
yeah, absolutely.
It's got to be really good if this guy caught up because they
Got it.
the first report was
Got it.
not that he poured a bottle of rum over himself.
Yes, that's.
They tried to cover that up.
The story because it was a suicide attempt.
Yeah.
It was just much more simple than they had.
So
Okay.
when people
I got it.
assume that the ether exploded, that's a risk. That was the assumption. So if someone's going
Brian.
to risk that to get high,
They must-
we want to try it.
So it's like that awful joke about seeing a dead guy and like, oh, let's be some good shit. Where can I get
It's
it?
not a joke.
But he
I've
was-
done it before.
Oh my goodness.
Big fat guys on the ground. They hit him with Narcan. And we're starting to get a crowd. Where'd he get it? Where'd he get it?
Oh,
Where'd he get it?
I mean, part of me totally understands that. Part of me is just
It took them like
Shattered by
4
that.
shots.
so that's some good shit. Unbelievable. All right, so that was part of the appeal, not going up in flames per se, but whatever he risked was worth it. All right, that makes some sense.
But it was ruining his life. It ruined my life many times.
But has ceased to do so, and it doesn't. Do drugs or alcohol speak to you? I mean, has the obsession
Not
Lift-
at all.
has not lifted?
No, they
Okay.
don't speak to me at all.
How do you like that?
The first time I was in prison, I used to have dreams about freebase every night.
Wow.
Every night.
So that was your true love drug.
Yeah.
That.
When I was, when I go on, 83, I went 82, went upstate in 83, and got out in like 86. I dreamt about it all the time.
Not women.
Oh, yeah, I still dreamt about that too.
Wow.
But the whole process, everything was beautiful until I took the hit, and then I couldn't feel anything. But this would happen every time, and night after night.
That's the fact that it stopped working. This thing that you was so passionate about.
I couldn't wait to get out to do. I wasn't in a rush out to.
It wasn't to see
my
family,
girlfriend,
right?
Yeah.
That was all. It was just to get out, use drugs as you wish to do.
And the first time they gave me a furlough, first thing I did was freebase. And I did it under the guise that cocaine's only going to last 24 hours.
Oh,
Right.
in your system? I mean, was
Yeah.
that kind of a...
Yeah, but it's true though. It doesn't say in your urine as long as other stuff does. So That's just unbelievably.
Still seems a little chancy.
No, Ellen.
No,
that's
I know there's
No,
this-
you don't even know. I bought an ounce of weed to take back with me, right? So what you do is put it in balloons and poof, stick it up your butt.
nice little suppository.
Yeah. And I didn't know about petroleum products and rubber,
Oh boy. Oh, you should be another way you dodge a bullet.
But anyway, on the way driving back to the prison, I smoked a joint.
You told me.
What the fuck is that about?
Paging the sabotage department. But you were clean. You did furlough, weekend furlough.
Yeah, I was good.
Clean.
First
For
day,
the 48
it was like
hours.
4 days. It was like 4 day work.
You had your
First
stash
night-
of cocaine, which you
The
brought
first
with you.
night, the first night I did the coke with my friend. We smoked coke. We were
Okay.
at a party.
Okay.
We went up in the loft, and no, I brought back an ounce of weed,
Right.
but it just made it because when it came out, they would literally break open as soon as I touched them.
But that would have killed you instantaneously.
No, it was marijuana.
Oh, that can't be good for you, though. People did straight delivery of. Oh my God!
Yeah.
All right, so but you hadn't smoked the joint, which would have, and they caught you. And
Yeah. And that's how I ended up in Sing Sing.
I know you said. I said, was that really a big problem? He's like, yeah. I didn't get paroled. I went to Sing Sing. I couldn't take any more furloughs. But that's just the sabotage.
Right.
Sabotage.
I can't explain that.
Right.
What?
And a joint no less. You were probably 45 minutes away from
What the
freedom.
fuck was I thinking about?
Nothing sane. Probably didn't even enjoy it.
It just baffles me.
Do you think you drew a sober breath? Clean? I mean, do you think there was any stretch of time when you were sprung? Well, even when, like you get out of prison, working at the camera shop.
No, the camera shop was before prison.
The Chambers camera?
Oh wait, so I worked there when I was young, and I worked there after. Okay.
Right.
So
80.
Chambers Camera and Sun Cosmetics.
Okay, I don't know
Do you
about
remember Sun Cosmetics?
I don't.
There's you know what a New York Sun building is?
I should, but I don't think
It's on Broadway between Worth Street and Modell's
Is
there.
it still there? Okay.
So that's the New York Sun
Oh, okay.
building. Right across the street was Sun Cosmetics. So I used to work for Sun Cosmetics when I was young. Then when I came out, they had
I hope
taken
one.
the space together.
Okay.
So yeah.
And that's
the
where you
camera
worked.
store, yeah. That's when I worked with Mike.
Electronics,
Yeah.
DEA.
Yeah. But to me, it was the same
Stan
store
Michaels.
because I was like
Same.
family with the
Yeah.
cosmetic and perfume and jewelry part.
That's so funny that
Yeah.
that's a weird combination of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, that's where I met the FBI agents. Or DEA, FBI.
And Stan Michaels. And whatever happened to Stan Michaels? 'Cause that's
Oh
yeah.
my God.
People, that's a matter of public record that he was
Oh,
scamming, or you
oh
knew it.
no, listen. Not only Stan, it's a matter of public record, and for I can look it up or whatever because, and it's got Mike's name in the article.
Huh.
It's got the name of the store.
Yeah.
We could put that in there, and I could be witness to it and a part of it, because I was a part of it. He started telling the other city council members.
And they would buy gifts for
Do
their
the same
wives
thing,
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
That's how the investigation got started. Did I tell you about the Poopa Scoopa law?
Mm-mm.
All right, swear to God. Stan Michael comes in the store, and he was, very friendly with Mike. He was very friendly with all of us.
He's probably a good customer.
And well, he, getting what he wanted. So there's a freshman city council member, and they gave him an assignment. They said get a law passed that people have to pick up dog poop, and they were cracking up, Mike and Stan. Well, I was cracking up too, and Mike's like, does he know that you're fucking with him? And he's like, no, he's actually gonna try and do it.